88.1 XFM Tonga City Music Station, also another sponsored episode of Mike Time with Marty, sponsored by Mike Time with Marty, available on social medias like Spotify, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. I have a very familiar face when it comes to New Zealand content, whether you like music, wrestling, or just plain old reactions of people going absolutely crazy. So say hello to the one, the only Jamie O'Hagan.
How are we doing?
Oh, doing good. Now, first off, I can see behind you, you have a big shrine of just music, puppets, wrestling memorabilia. How did you get started doing social media?
So, start with how I actually got into like recording first because I didn't get my first phone till I was probably about like maybe 13 or something like that. But I used to get my mum's old Fujifilm camera, like the pink one, and film me doing like wrestling moves and like gymnastics tricks on like the lawn and stuff. So just self-taught myself how to do everything. And then eventually, learned how to edit on Windows Movie Maker, if you remember that. I was using that for so long. It was so embarrassing. Like even when all these really good apps came along, I was still just stuck on Windows Movie Maker because it was so easy.
Mhm.
And then eventually it kind of transitioned into what it is now. Like I changed to because it started out on YouTube, and then from there when I got like Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of thing, I started making the shorter form stuff, and it was a lot easier to do because it's a lot less editing to do when it's like only like 3 minutes or so that it's kept on Instagram. But yeah, it's more just because of the stuff that I'm into. I just started to record myself like what I normally do anyway. So I was always reacting to wrestling matches and things like that. So I was like, why don't I just record it? Because I would always just go crazy without even it being videoed or anything. That's
Mhm.
how I would normally react anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I think people would find this funny or find this cool. So I record myself, reacting to things. So yeah, and that includes stuff now like albums, music, wrestling, obviously, and then just other little stuff here and there, like maybe it's like movie or TV show related, things like that. But yeah, so I've just always loved making videos, so I kind of just got into it from all of that.
Love that. So obviously, as a wrestling fan, you have to have your favorites. Who would be your Mount Rushmore?
Oh, that's a good question. So my favorite of all time would have to be the GOAT John Cena. That's
Mhm.
like that was my idol growing up. He's basically what got me into wrestling as well. Like he's the first person I can remember being my favorite as a kid.
Mhm.
And one of my current favorites and was my favorite since like 2013 was Seth Rollins
Mhm.
because I loved the Shield when they debuted, like their faction. It's one of my favorite factions of all time. So yeah, it'd be John Cena, Seth Rollins. I'd put Jeff Hardy on there because he was another one that like growing up because my big brother got my big brother got me into wrestling, and so we were those classic brothers that grew up watching it and wanted to be like the Hardy Boys, and
Mhm.
so like it was sort of like he was like Matt Hardy and I was like Jeff Hardy because I loved doing the way out flips and stuff like that. So I idolized Jeff Hardy growing up. Number four would probably be honestly, I'd say Rey Mysterio because he's
Mhm.
another one that growing up, I just idolized. He was like the classic underdog, and did all the high flying tricks and stuff. So yeah, I think I'd say John Cena, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio. That'd be my Mount Rushmore.
Okay. See, I'm a big fan of wrestling as well. My dad got me into it. My dad actually used to be a wrestler and he was trained by Luke and Butch, the
Oh,
Bushwhackers.
oh no way! Yep,
Yeah,
the Kiwi icons.
love those guys. So I would say like Undertaker, Ricochet, even though he's no longer in WWE, he's now in AEW, but still love him. Um, I feel like maybe Nikki Cross, and then
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe like Braun Strowman, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Massive fan of Braun Strowman.
yeah, gotta have those little bits.
Yeah.
Now, what started your love for Kid Leroy? Because I did a lot of stalking, as it is my
Yeah.
job. And I saw a post that you made up on Facebook, and of all the albums that you listen to, most of them are Kid Leroy. What started the love for him?
So I found him through Juice World, which is up
Mhm.
there. So he opened for him in Australia. I didn't go to the show or anything because I was a massive Juice World fan. That's one of my biggest regrets is never going to see a concert of his because
Mhm.
he came to Gisborne like I think it was the year that he passed away, and me and my brother were going to go and we didn't go, and it's like one of my biggest regrets. But yeah, so I was a big fan of him because I just found him on YouTube through his song Lucid Dreams, which I loved, and yeah, Kid Laroi was featured on that album.
Mhm.
So I was listening to it and heard his verse come in, and I was like, "Who is this?" Like, and I saw like the Kid Laroi, and I'd heard of him before because I don't know if you know what Lyrical Lemonade is. It's a
No.
guy called Cole Bennett. It's basically like a bunch of music videos that are all under that channel,
Yeah.
and a guy called Cole Bennett's the guy that directs them. They're like really way out music videos, and the Kid Laroi had one for his song "Let Her Go," which was another song before that, and I'd heard of that song before, so I'd found him like in late 2019, but didn't become like a huge fan until after that Juice WRLD album. And so then I just went, diving into all of his old discography and everything. And then from then on, he's literally been like my favorite music artist of all time since then. So, and I still haven't seen him live. So hopefully one day. But
One day,
yeah,
one
I
day.
just love his sound. Yeah. I just love his songs, like just
Yeah,
everything.
I love that. So, if
Yeah.
you had to pick another favorite besides the Kid Laroi, who would it be?
Ooh. Growing up, my favorite was Michael Jackson because I just another person I just idolized, like learned every dance move, like move for move, and I performed at the school talent shows back in the day. I did like Michael Jackson performances and everything. Like they used to be on my mum's YouTube channel, and I literally went searching for them the other day because since that Michael biopic movie came out,
Yes.
and so we went and saw it with my sister and my mum, and I wanted to find all those old videos because I was like maybe 8 or 9 years old, like doing the moonwalk on stage and stuff, like. Um, and I couldn't find them, so I'm not really sure where those went. But Michael Jackson probably from that era. But now, one of my other favorites is an artist named Don Toliver. I'm not
Mhm.
sure if you've heard of him, and he's just absolutely popping off right now. I love Tory Lanez as well.
Mhm.
Drake, big fan of Drake. Kendrick as well on
Yeah.
the topic. But yeah, Juice WRLD was actually one of my original favorites. So like, yeah, it'd probably be those guys like Kid Laroi, Juice, Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
massive
that.
fan. I just love music in general, so
Yeah.
especially rap music, as you can tell.
I love that. Well, obviously, doing social media, you have to be quick on your feet. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your quick thinking?
Ooh. Is that in terms of like, say, editing or just like ideas or like
Just
just kind of
ideas, editing,
everything?
everything
Ooh,
that came like that comes with social media.
that's a really good question, actually. I'd probably say maybe like a 7, maybe like
Okay.
because how it goes is if I think of like a video idea, I'll just like jot it down on my notes and I'll be like, oh, that's a good idea, and just put a bunch down and eventually record them and stuff like that. But the good thing about like say being a wrestling fan and being a music fan is my sort of content sort of relies on like when they hold their events and stuff like that. So like say if I've got a wrestling pay per view coming up, I'll do like a prediction video. I'll do that maybe like a week out or a couple of days out from the show. Same with like a concert, I'll like vlog the concert if I'm going. So like if I'm traveling somewhere, then it's like I can already make the content because I'm already doing that thing, like so. And yeah, same thing where when a music artist drops an album or a new song, and I can be like, oh, I'll react to that. Like, oh, this is dropping this Friday. I'll react to that album, or and I look at the times and stuff. And but with other things, yeah, sometimes something just pops into my head, and I'm like, oh, that might be a really cool video that people might like or be interested in. So I'll just record it. And then editing is like, I love editing it. Like I know a lot of people hate it, and some creators, it's like the worst part of content creation is the editing,
Yeah.
and it can be really daunting and like really draining, especially if you're doing the longer form stuff, like I mentioned earlier, like with like YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think I've definitely found a bit more of a space with the short form stuff because it's not as hard to like edit videos,
Yeah.
especially since they're not the long form landscape stuff. But yeah, I'd probably say maybe around a 7.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's being too generous but no, I'm definitely not perfect at it. Like, I want to always improve my, editing skills and even just with how the videos are structured and all that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd probably say about that.
Okay, well, let's see if we can bump that 7 to a solid 8.5, maybe a 9. I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of
That sounds
quick fire
good.
questions. You're just going to answer them as quickly as you possibly can.
Oh, okay, rapid fire. All right, let's do
All right,
this.
are you ready? All right, Coke or Sprite? All right, sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your spice tolerance?
Oh, pretty bad. Let's go like a 5.
All right, cool. If you could pick one celebrity in the world, dead or alive, to meet, who would they be?
Oh, that's a hard question. Like my quick answer would probably be the Kid Leroy, but dead or alive, it probably would have been Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. If you could visit one place in the world, where would you go?
Ooh. Um. Sorry, I'm not answering these fast enough. I've always wanted to go to Las Vegas, honestly, or Denmark. I've always wanted to go to Denmark. Yeah, because when I was doing trampolining, like that was they have like the best trampolining school in the world in Denmark. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'd probably say those two.
I love that. If you had someone come from, let's say, the UK or the US, and they want to know the first thing about New Zealand, what would you say?
Ooh. I think the probably the most obvious answer is like the greenery, like the trees, the bushes, the just the land in general. Um, I personally think New Zealanders are really friendly as well. Like, obviously, all around the world, you're going to get some not so friendly people, but like, I just feel like we're very like welcoming and open to just people. So, yeah, I'd probably say those things.
Yeah. Okay. Food.
Food,
Yeah.
um, macaroni cheese,
Mm.
kind of basic stuff, but
Yeah.
nachos as well. I love nachos.
Nachos. Okay. Cool. Let's say if you could create an event and you had to have a headliner that is not Michael Jackson or the Kid Leroy, who would they be?
Ooh, like alive, so like currently.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Headliner. Probably who I mentioned earlier, yeah, probably Don Tolliver or Drake, maybe. Like a festival sort of thing. Like you have like a
Yeah, like
headline
if
act.
you
Yeah,
organized your own version of Coachella or something like that.
that's a cool. I like that. It's a cool idea. I actually love this because I used to do that. Like I'd make up dream like Coachella,
Yeah.
set lists and stuff like that with people. Um, yeah, obviously I would have said the Kid Leroy, but then if it was open to like people that have passed away, I would have said Juice World. But yeah, I'd probably say Don Tolliver or Drake. I reckon.
Yeah.
Or Tory Lanez, actually. Tory Lanez would be another one. I love him. So yeah.
Okay, love that. All right, and this is the last quickfire question, and apparently, according to the guests on my show, it's been the hardest question they can answer.
Oh,
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
yeah. Okay, I see why it's a tricky one to answer. Is that why you leave it till last?
Mhm.
Yeah. I see myself in 5 years. Hopefully, hopefully I can just grow the content more. Yeah, inspire people and just gain a bit more of a following. Like, yeah, I love content creation. Like, it's something I've wanted to do for so long, and I feel like it's really now starting to like kick off. So, yeah, hopefully I'm just because like my dream goal is to eventually do content creation full time. So I hope like it would be a dream in 5 years to hopefully be able to do it full time and like make a living out of it for something that I already love doing.
Yeah,
So yeah, I just hope I just grow as a content creator and just as a person as well. Yeah, so that would
okay,
be my
cool.
hope for 5 years time.
All right, well, I am going to put you to the test. You get to ask me some quickfire questions that you can be as difficult as you want.
Ooh, okay. Okay, put me on the spot.
Mhm.
I'll probably ask you similar ones to yours that you asked me since it's like on the spot as well. Um, yeah, what's your favorite food as well?
Favorite food is mac and cheese.
Nice. Yeah, we have that in common. I love it, eh? Like it's such a
Yeah.
basic thing, but like my favorite thing to do is when you add the diced up bacon to it and like onion, that sort of stuff. Oh, I love it so much. Um, another thing too, yeah, is who's your favorite music artist of all time? If you had
Panic
to
at
pick
the
one.
Panic at the Disco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a Panic at the Disco phase, and so did my partner as well. She loves Panic at the Disco, and had a phase at one point.
I've got all their
That's a good.
vinyls. I've got like their poppets. I've even got
Oh, nice.
their thing
Oh,
tattooed.
wow.
So,
What else can we ask? Hmm. What about favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
oh, I am a sucker for Jim Carrey. I absolutely love him. So
Yes.
I would say maybe like Ace Ventura, but I did just finish
Nice.
watching a movie with Dylan O'Brien called Send Help.
Was that the one with Rachel McAdams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. That looks really good.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday and it was really good. It's actually quite funny as well. And like there's some gory bits in it, which I absolutely love. So I'm just like, yes.
It's like, yeah, because I really like I'm a big fan of Dylan O'Brien from the Maze Runner series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that's up there with one of my favorite like movie series as well. Like the teen dystopian era. Like
Yeah.
basically, I just missed the year of 2014 because that's when you had The Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, all those like teen dystopian films.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a good answer though. I love Jim Carrey as well.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's my favorite actor of all time, believe it or not.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's like my comfort actor as well. Like all of his movies are just like my comfort movies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Do you have any other quick fire questions before we carry on?
um, think of any, unless there's any that you want to just throw out there. Like
I was gonna ask you what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
my favorite Adam Sandler movie of all time is one called Just Go With It, where
Yeah.
it's him and Jennifer Aniston. But my other two that basically are just neck and neck is Grown Ups one and two.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you saw or not, they're making a Grown Ups 3. Like that's been fully confirmed by
Yes.
Netflix, and I couldn't believe it. Like the last one was in 2013, and now we're getting a third one, which is quite uncommon for Adam Sandler movies too, because I don't know if he's ever had a third installment of a movie.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
do have to
only
say,
sequels. Apart from Hotel Transylvania, though.
yes, I do
Yeah,
have to say, I prefer Happy Gilmore 1 over the second one, but I mean,
I agree with that. I agree with that. I've only seen Happy Gilmore 2 once when it first came out because I did like a little video reaction for it, and I loved it because I just love Adam Sandler movies. It would take a lot for me to hate like an Adam Sandler movie, but yeah, I will say it was like as much as I enjoyed all the celebrity cameos, I
mm,
just feel like it was way too just packed in with like guest appearances.
yeah,
So it kind of took away a little bit from Adam Sandler and like the story of Happy Gilmore.
yeah.
Plus, the sequel was probably just way too late as well. Like it was almost what like 30 years later.
Hmm.
And Happy Gilmore's up there, probably on my Mount Rushmore of Adam Sandler movies too. So like, I love the first one as well.
Yeah, I do have to say my favorite Adam Sandler movie has to be either Click or Bedtime Stories.
Nice,
Yeah,
heck yeah, I
yeah,
love bedtime stories. It's
yeah,
like the only, I think it's the only Adam Sandler movie on Disney Plus because it's like a Disney movie.
yeah.
And yeah, I love that movie. That's an underrated one too. I feel like.
Yeah, not a lot of people think about that. Like, a lot of people will go towards like your grown-ups, your Happy Gilmores, and then there's just me just going, Bedtime Stories.
That's a classic. I love it. And then Click, like everybody loves it. It's become like a memed Adam Sandler movie. I don't know if you've seen those reels and like TikToks where it's just people they'll just like flick through which movie should we watch tonight, and it's like all these physical DVDs, and every
Yeah,
single one of them is Click.
yeah.
Like people love that movie. It's like a cult classic.
Okay, so we actually have something in common. We both went to Armageddon. So
Oh,
you,
okay.
yeah, so I'm going to the one here in Palmerston North, which I will be doing stuff with them. But I saw that you did a video at Armageddon where you got to ask a question. So what was the question and how did you feel asking that?
Wow. So yeah, my favorite show of all time was The Walking Dead, and so when they announced Armageddon, we had Ross McQuarrie, who plays Aaron from The Walking Dead, and then Chandler Riggs, who is Carl Grimes, so very big actor from the show, a
Hmm.
big character. And when I saw that announced, I was like, oh, I have to go. And I'd never been to an Armageddon before because for years, like I was just waiting for like a decent lineup, like that caters, things I love.
Yeah.
Specifically, yeah, Walking Dead cast members. And so when I saw two of them, I was like, all right, we're going. And my mum's a massive Walking Dead fan too. So yeah, when we got there, so we had the meet and greets already purchased and everything.
Hmm.
And they had the stage panel, like asking them questions. And it was really funny. The host was like, oh, we'll open the floor up for like a Q&A.
Hmm.
And so they're both sitting on the couch and they've got like two microphones set up in the crowd and no one was going up. And I was like, oh, this is my opportunity. Like I have to ask something. Like because I didn't know that was going to happen. Like, so I just thought on the fly and I was like, I'll just ask something kind of generic, but like
Yeah.
something that I do want to know as well. So I was just like, do you guys have a favorite scene that you guys filmed at all? Like whether that's separately or together? And yeah, they gave some real cool answers and stuff. But yeah, I got up there and I was like shaking. I was like, my legs were shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, like yeah. So that was unreal. And then getting to meet them too, because fun fact, I watched Walking Dead right as it aired back in 2010. So
Hmm.
I was 9 years old when it aired on like Halloween back then. And my older brother, which you'll find is probably a common theme throughout this, is like my brother basically got me into everything I love now
Yeah.
because he got me into rap music, wrestling, and also Walking Dead.
Mhm.
And funny story. So I know I'm kind of sidetracking here, but when I was younger, my parents like would walk past the TV and see what I was watching, and I think my mum said to my dad one day, like, "Have you seen what our son's watching?" Like, And so they didn't really want me watching it. And so my brother used to record each episode for me. And then after school, I would go into his room because he has like a sleep out that,
Mm.
is kind of like disconnected from the house. And so I would go and watch it in secret because I wasn't allowed to watch it. So I got to shout out my brother for that one. But yeah, that was wild considering it was, yeah, my favorite show of all time. And I got to ask the cast a
Yeah.
question.
That is awesome. I really wished I could go because I'm a big fan of Brandon Rogers.
Oh,
I
yes. Yeah. I saw him on the panel. Like, I was, oh, I remember him. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but then traveling and stuff didn't quite work out. And I was so gutted because the people from The Rookie, but also meeting Brandon Rogers, and I'm just like, damn it, damn it, damn it. But Palmerston North, apparently it's going to be a good one. They also just announced they're doing a Supernatural lineup, so I'm gonna
I
see
saw
if
that.
I
That's a
can.
big lineup, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go to that and go and do some stuff with them. But besides The Walking Dead, what's another TV show that you used to watch that you kind of don't watch now, but like brings back memories?
I'm really into the show Lost.
Mm.
That. Yeah, that was I was binging that like I wasn't watching it when it was airing. I only found it on Netflix years ago, like back when I was still in high school.
Mm.
And yeah, I just binged it for ages because I'm someone that loves that like survival concept with movies and shows. Because so yeah, that kind of explains why Walking Dead was my favorite. And all the teen dystopian stuff. Like I just love like I don't know the idea of being stranded on an island and stuff. Yeah, I was obsessed with that whole show.
Yeah.
Uh, was massively into Stranger Things when that first came out, and
Mhm.
obviously just finished that a couple months ago. Um, I love sitcoms as well. So two of my favorite sitcoms of all time are Friends and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, so
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
a lot of Netflix stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the whole NCIS, SVU, things like that. I quite
seen those, but
yeah.
I've watched Criminal Minds, and that's
Mm.
really really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another one that I really think people should watch is The Good Doctor.
Oh yes, that's Freddie Highmore, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
my sister's seen that and she recommended it as well. I've never seen it, but it looks really good,
yeah,
and
it
I'm a
is.
fan of his stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it is really, really good. Okay, so we did quick fire questions. Now we're going to be a little bit silly and we're going to do wrong answers only.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm just going to ask you a random question or hold up something that is totally not sponsored, but if they'd like to, hi. And you just gotta blurt out the first thing that comes to your head.
Wrong answers. Okay. It's
All
gonna be
right.
hard not to say like the right answer.
Yeah. Are you ready?
No, yeah.
You got this. All right. What is it?
Blue V.
I've got
But
one.
then, wait, no, that's the right answer though.
I've got one of my
It's my
friends.
favorite energy drink, so it's like,
Yeah. Okay.
energy drink.
What are these?
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Okay.
This
Two plus
was
two
hard.
equals two plus two equals what? One. Okay, cool.
21.
Okay. Um, who featured on a song with the Kid Leroy called Stay?
Drake.
Drake. Okay, okay,
The wrong
okay.
Canadian.
Okay. The Walking Dead is one of the biggest TV shows ever. Who are the fictional characters?
Characters. Sheldon Cooper.
Yep.
Taylor Swift, she's one.
Oh yeah, of course.
How can I forget Jim Carrey? He was on topic, all right?
Yeah,
Pushing the
love it,
line.
love it. Okay. What does WWE stand for?
Um, um, let's go. Oh, that's a hard one. Worldwide energy. Let's go with that.
Worldwide
Worldwide
energy?
energy.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And final
Brand.
one, who is the master of the RKO?
Oh,
All right, I love it.
I want to say the answer so fast, say like,
Yeah. that's why I love doing it because like a lot of people would just go like, "Sweet, I'm going to say the right one." I'm just like, "No, we're going to be silly. Wrong answers only." Ha. All right.
How hard it is to just,
Yeah,
not say the right thing, like just come up with some random the
exactly.
amount of things you could say and you just go blank.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Okay, so I again did some stalking and I saw that you did a another interview with someone on a wrestling podcast. What was that like?
That was cool. So yeah, that was my first ever podcast appearance. So you actually have the honor of being my second podcast ever, which is awesome. Yeah, yeah. So I appreciate that.
No.
Um, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, because obviously it was on topic with wrestling and all that sort of thing. But we talked about like music and social media and stuff like that as well. Uh, but yeah, I love I could talk about wrestling for ages, like forever, because I've been a fan of it since I was 7 years old. So yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, it was like nerve wracking though too. Like I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm not used to like this sort of style of like the sort of live like just talking talking stuff.
Yeah, it's the same with me. Like I'm so used to asking the questions, but then when I get people wanting me to be on their show, and I'm just like, uh,
Mm.
I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would put you on the spot, like when you're so used to, being the one that's like finding out about your guests and,
yeah,
they're gonna have the questions to ask.
yeah, exactly. So if you weren't doing social media, what would you be doing?
Ooh. So I originally like my dream job when I was a kid was actually to like become a wrestler. And I did it for a few years, for a while there. And so I think I probably would have just stuck to that or put more time into that and done that. But um I was always doing social media even before that. So that's sort of why like I just doing it now. And I just got a lot of injuries when I was wrestling, and I like, believe it or not, get like super anxious. Like I used to get crazy stage fright. And I think that's why I love content creation so much, is because you can just film, and if you mess up or if no one's watching live, like if you're not doing like a live stream,
Yeah.
and so you can just edit stuff or just feel like you can do multiple takes and kind of have your creative way with things.
Mm.
But yeah, so probably either a wrestler or um, maybe something to do with music. Like I don't quite know what, but like I've always loved the people that like own the record stores, like the vinyl stores, because
Yeah.
as you can see, I love vinyls. I think that'd be a super cool job, like having like a vinyl store or something, yeah, to do with music.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So what was your wrestling name? Like, what was your persona?
So it was just my name as it is, so
Oh,
Jamie
yeah.
O'Hagan. But I had like a nickname, and it was the Skyflyer because I used to do like the way out flips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and yeah, that was basically inspired by people like Rey Mysterio, yeah, Ricochet,
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, all the major high flyers. And so yeah, my wrestling trainer, he actually came up with that name. He's like, "What about Skyflyer?" And I was like, "Yep, that's it. I love it." So I was just a Skyflyer, yeah. So
Yeah, I love that. I did a little bit as well, and mine was Hellraiser. It was kind of like if Undertaker, Boogeyman, and Kane had a kid, and it was
yeah.
me. I I had the red contacts, and I was like this big bulky dude, and I was like always intimidating and scary, and I loved it.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. So if
Really
you
captivating. I like the.
if you could pick one wrestler then or in the past to do a match with live on WWE, either
Ooh,
SmackDown, Raw, NXT, whichever one, who would they be?
first was John Cena because
Yep.
that's just for like my childhood self.
Mhm.
um, but yeah, like I said, Seth Rollins is one of my favorites like of all time. So I think probably Seth Rollins, yeah. But maybe for like the style stuff, like my dream match was always against someone like a Rey Mysterio or a Ricochet.
Mhm.
But I'd probably say it would definitely between John Cena and Seth Rollins.
Okay. If you could pick someone to be your manager, who would they be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I like the obvious answer, like just because I think he's probably one of the best managers like of all time, is Paul Heyman.
Yep.
Yeah, and plus he's just like the mouthpiece. Like you wouldn't even really have to say anything; you just let Paul
Mhm.
Heyman do it. Like,
Yep.
that's what he does with Brock Lesnar. But if it was someone that just like a more of a manager, if I was like doing my own promos and stuff, there's so many great managers. Um, can I say someone that's not a manager? Like, could I say
Yeah,
someone like a John Cena or like
yeah,
something like that?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'd probably go to Cena. I feel like he'd be the ultimate hype man.
Yeah.
I give up.
See, I feel like mine because like my character's kind of like the whole scary, eerie type guy. I feel like I would like change it up and maybe like, pick like Dan Housen or something like that.
That'd be so good.
That would,
Painting like manager as well.
yeah, it'd be hilarious. But
Yeah,
if I did have to choose, it would be Paul Bearer. Freaking love that dude.
nice. Yeah, that would suit your character too. Like, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he was great.
So, when you're not doing content creating, obviously, us being content creators, like I've got my TikTok and things like that that I do. We have to always be thinking on our feet with different video ideas. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Good question. It's yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like how I am just normally like with the stuff I'm passionate about, and that's why I make content on it. So obviously stuff like listening to music, watching movies, shows, um, and I just work at a supermarket, like do, content creation, but I actually don't do that much to be honest. Oh well, I love concerts. Like I'm always going to concerts. Love live music, so that's something I'm doing quite regularly. Like every it's at the moment it's like every couple of months. Like just and it's always Auckland too, so a lot of travel. Yeah, I love like events and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah. Do you want to know a shocker? I've never been to a concert.
really.
Never. I was planning on going to see Panic at the Disco, but then they broke up, and there's just been no
Oh,
one that's kind of like piqued my interest.
enough to go travel to probably Auckland or sometimes
Yeah.
South Island. Yeah, that's
Um,
fair enough.
I did
Wow.
see as well that you and me have got a familiar favorite, Dermot Kennedy.
Oh yes. Wow, that's
Yes.
surprising. Not
Yeah.
many people know who he is.
Yeah, I saw him on a talk show that he was doing, and he surprised a fan, and he did one of his songs with them, and then I started listening to his music, and also Cameron Whitcomb, he was on X Factor, so yeah, I love those guys.
It's so underrated as well. And like yeah, I think I saw that Dermot Kennedy clip. Is it the one where he's like surprises the kid that's like
Yeah,
playing the guitar or something? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he was someone that I just found randomly through one of his songs and then just like yet again because that's what I do. Like if I find someone I like, I'll go back through their older stuff, and
yeah,
see if I like their older stuff. And then
yeah.
yeah, just became a fan. And like I don't really know many other people that actually even know who he is. So that's really cool that you
Yeah.
like his music as well.
Well, there's another band that I listen to called Nicotine Dolls. One of the lead
Okay.
singer was on America's Got Talent, and I started listening to the music and realized that I used to listen to them like back when they first started. Not a lot of people know
Oh
about
wow.
Nicotine Dolls, so whenever people
No,
ask
I don't think I've
me
heard of them.
who's my favorite, like I will always say that one or Callum Scott.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he came here a couple of years ago too.
Yes.
Um, I guess probably like if Panic at the Disco announces like another one here, would you go then? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Because so you had Brendan Urie never come by himself like after that to New Zealand. Like,
Yeah, I know he just finished performing at a wedding. Someone recorded it, and I'm just like, I
oh
want
wow,
to perform at my wedding. Um, but no, if like they ever do a reunion thing or something like that, I will 100% go because I'm a Panic at
yeah,
the Disco stan till the day I die.
yeah. They're announcing a lot of people, especially this year. Like it's starting to get a bit better. Like there's been a couple of years there where like nobody has announced any concerts in New Zealand, and we always get like skipped. Like they'll go
Yeah,
to Australia and they just completely miss New Zealand. It's like, oh, you're right there. Like,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. Okay, so social media, where can people find you?
My main my favorite app is Instagram, so that's
Mm,
at Jamie underscore O'Hagan,
mm,
and then TikTok is just the same thing but just without the underscore, so Jamie O'Hagan. YouTube, same thing, just my full name, and Facebook as well, and then yeah, just my full name there. I think Instagram's what I'm the most active on because I've just that's always been my favorite app.
yeah.
So yeah, those are the main four that you can find me on.
I love that. Now, would we expect you at Harmson North Armageddon this year?
Oh, maybe. What month? Like when is it happening again?
August.
I'll probably see who the lineup is. Have they finished announcing it, or are they
Not
still
yet. I've been keeping an
okay?
eye on it. I've also been emailing the guys saying like, hey, whoever it is, just like, help a guy out. Um,
Yeah,
but no, I know Palmerston North is not really that big when it comes to Armageddon, so I'm kind of hoping that they at least get someone that's going to make people actually want to come in, but we'll see.
maybe. I actually loved it because yeah, it was my first one, and I thought it was like really really cool, like environment and everything. And like I said, I usually just wait to see who all the announcements are, if
Yeah.
it's like worth going. But Palmy is literally only what like less than an hour from Wanganui, so
Mhm.
it would honestly just be worth going just for that. But yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see who the guests are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at any time you're here, let me know, and like, I don't know, we'll go film something or do a
Yeah.
collab. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool because there's not many people that are this close to like Wanganui. Because yeah, most of the people that I know through social media is all like Auckland or South Island or Australia or even.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Final question. I saw that you are part of No Sad Cowboys. Quickly,
yes.
in the span of 2 minutes and 53 seconds next to Zoom. Tell us about it.
Okay, so it's a talent agency here in New Zealand,
Hmm.
and it's got some pretty big creators with it as well. And yeah, I just shot them a message one day and was like, I'd love to be a part of your talent agency, and they did like a meeting with me, and they said they'd love to have me join. So
Hmm.
that's how that became a thing. And yeah, they're amazing, honestly. Such a like amazing group of people, like managers and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, love them. Shout out to them.
Yes, 100%. I had a look at them and I was thinking about shooting them an email as well, seeing because I had a talent agency, but then they kind of went belly up, and I'm just like, I miss it because
Yeah,
that's when I was able to get like interviews, like a whole bunch of them. I was able to get auditions for voice acting and things like that. So maybe
yeah,
we can, get that thing back on the road.
yeah. There's a few in New Zealand, but that was one of my ones that like I really wanted to be a part of. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right. So to single us out, what is one quote that you live by every single day?
Ooh. Um. Honestly, it's really cliche, but just be yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I love that. I mean, it's so basic, but it's just like, yeah, don't ever change like with the things you love and yeah, the person you are. So yeah, I'd say just be yourself.
Yeah, love that.
Basic answer, I know.
Love that. Alrighty, guys. Well, this has been another amazing interview with the one and only Jimmy O'Hagan. All of the social medias is going to be down in the description below. Look at me being a content creator now. And if no one told you guys today, we are super proud of you. Take it easy. Deuces.